News, and I am over in Northeast Philadelphia at Martinez BJJ with Taylor Matsinger. Taylor,
Hey,
how are you? Taylor is making her MMA debut at Stellar Fights 39 coming up on November 18th. But Taylor, before we talk about that fight, listen, I've seen you you were in a kickboxing event, you did really well there. But tell me about your sports history. I know that you've played soccer. Give me a little bit about what you've done in your life before you got involved with mixed martial arts.
Yeah, so I grew up playing a bunch of sports growing up. Soccer, obviously, basketball, a little bit of softball and track here and there. I love playing sports growing up. I went on to play Division I soccer at Temple University. So I did that for 4 years, and then after that, that's when I started getting into MMA.
All right, well, you're getting ready to graduate. I follow you on social media, so you're getting ready to get that, that
Physical therapy. Yeah.
So that's great. I'm sure everybody in here wants you to, loosen them up a little bit. Who would you say is the most responsible for getting you in to mixed martial arts? Why are you here? If you had to say one person, why are you here ready to go into the cage and punch another female in the face? Or choke her out?
Right. I feel like I kind of grew up on it. My dad taught my brother and I how to defend ourselves when we were younger, taught us how to throw a punch. Grew up watching UFC, and I always loved it. I think I even wanted to try it before I started playing soccer at such a high level. I just never had the opportunity. So when I was done soccer, I was like, I really want to give this a shot because I think I would like it. And I through a few personal connections, I ended up at Martinez, and I'm just so thankful because this is the best gym in the city, the best gym anywhere around, honestly. The best fight team, best coaches. So I'm just so humble and thankful to be here and a part of this team.
It's like an extended family for you, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I know that these guys stick together, Listen, when I see people pick on somebody from Martinez on social media, I just put my head down like this and say, you have no idea what you're getting into, because it's like those guys, they have their back through thick and thin no matter what, so it's kind of fun. Mm-hmm. So listen, the crazy thing is, I came and hooked up with you guys over at 302 with a bunch of females, and we talked about women's mixed martial arts. And your opponent, Gabby Valdez, she was there. Did you get a chance that night? Did you roll with her at all? Any sparring? Did you have any activity with her on the mats that night?
I think that night it was just kickboxing sparring, and I went with a bunch of people. That was a long time ago. That was back in March. So I think I might have had maybe a round or two with her.
Yeah. Did you remember much about her at all, or it's just a blur?
That was my first time. That was actually my first time ever sparring full out. Like, we had done kind of light sparring here, so I think I was in my own head that night, more just trying to get it out and feel it out. But it was a great experience over there at 302, and it was great to be a part, even a small part of promoting women in fighting. So who over here? Have you been sparring with over here? Mm-hmm. Who's getting you ready to go in there and kick some ass? Oh, well, my coach, Will Martinez, obviously, he gets the game plan together. He makes sure we're ready. My girl, Chrisita, works with me all the time, even when, nobody asks her to. She'll pull me aside and be like, hey, this is what we're going to work on today. And obviously, I so appreciate her wisdom and her expertise from being in it so long. So I love working with her, and honestly, everyone on the fight team is just, like I said, we're a family. We're so supportive. If anyone knows you have a fight coming up, they're going to work with you. They're going to be like, what do you need to work on? What are you not good at? I'm going to make you better at that. So it's honestly a team effort. That's awesome. Now,
Obviously, since you've played soccer and sports, obviously no cardio. Mm-hmm. How about now? Do you have a weight cut that you have to worry about, or how's that going?
So weight for the fight on next Saturday is 140, and I'm doing pretty good with that. When I was looking to fight, I think I was looking for around 135, so this ended up being not as much as I thought, so it's not too bad of a cut, which is, fortunate.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So how do you think the fight's going to go? You think, because this Delaware's rules are basically, their amateur rules are pro rules, which is you're going in there, there's no shin pads. You basically can do just about everything, I think, except knees, Will was telling me, to the head. Mm-hmm. So this has got to be, New Jersey and Pennsylvania are much more lax. There's shin pads, so this is going to be kind of pretty wild.
Right.
Your first fight, almost pro rules.
Yeah.
So how do you think this fight's going to go? What do you think?
You know, Will tells me, and I believe him. He says prepare for everything. Have every scenario in your mind for what could happen. Have a way to get out of it, and that's honestly what we've been doing. So, you know, I think I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to be ready for anything. I'm going to try and go with it. Yeah, so.
All right, listen, before we go, once again, I'm with Taylor Matsinger, her first MMA fight coming up, Stellar Fights 39, November 18th. I'm sorry, November
17th.
November 17th. Taylor, give out some love to whoever's going to be there cheering for you, whoever's giving you some moral support. If you have any sponsors, anybody you would like to say thank you to, it's all yours.
All right, absolutely. I just want to thank you to my coach, Will Martinez, to all my training partners, and honestly, friends, you guys are awesome. Treyway. And thank you to my friends, family, anyone who has been supportive of me as I try to make this a thing that happens. So thank you so much. Thank you to Bob Maloney for his amazing interviewing skills.
Well, hey, listen, thank you for working hard, because, you know, the mixed martial arts fighter that works hard makes my job more fun. So I'm going to be at Stellar Fights. I'm part of the team now, so I'm excited to see you do your thing. Taylor Matsinger, best of luck to you, man.
Thank
Can't wait
you.
to see you get in there and kick some ass.
Thank you so much.